Love and Lust show. And today's topic is, are men still the head of the household?
Wow. Can you tell me why you chose this topic?
First of all,
I did not choose the topic. I did not choose the topic.
Wait. First of all, I want to try this.
Yeah.
Okay. So you know how in every office there's always like that one kind of quiet, like unassuming person in the corner, and then sometime around like at the company party when there's just that like punch that's just there, and there's
Jesus
like
juice.
the endless cups, or like someone says one thing and then all of a sudden someone is shouting or yelling your opinion. You're like,
Who is that person?
That person in our office sits upstairs, and his name
Is our guest.
is our guest. And he's here today. He's the unassuming one who always wears the really nice shirts
It's true.
and like knows a lot about wine and was the first one that was like, me, I'm on Love and Lust.
That's right.
So you tell me why you're here.
Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Kelish.
Uh-huh.
Kelvin Wanjira.
That's right. And I have to tell you guys something. Kelvin Wanjira, of course, he's the brand manager for Naderberg. But for today, he's alias Kelish.
Kelish.
And we're on the hotspot of here. Kenya, we'll just ask your question again. Ati, are men what?
Are men still the head of the household? I did not choose this
So
topic.
why did you want to come on? Because, you know, usually we have Coco. Coco, we love you. He'll be back.
Relax and float.
And today when Coco couldn't come, Kelvin seemed quite excited. So I just want to know.
Unleash the truth.
Unleash the truth right now.
Yote, are men still the head of the household?
We are till we die.
Oh, God. Till we die.
Till we die.
Till you're killed by your wives. Four of them.
Four of them. It
Four
happened.
of them.
It happened in
It
Nigeria.
happens.
You know,
That was no.
Okay, but why? But why?
Okay.
Okay.
Before I was invited for this show, let me make something pretty clear. I've been labeled a sexist. A male chauvinist.
I can't believe what I'm hearing right now.
I'm nothing.
none of those.
I'm none of those.
I knew it, Kelvin. You're always innocent.
You have
I
notes?
got my points.
You have notes
I
here.
have notes.
The presentation.
This is how you know that this fellow
he
is
sits
a
upstairs.
serious
He
brand.
sits upstairs.
Yeah.
I'm
Let's
a serious
go.
brand manager.
This
Okay.
is
Today we ain't talking about wine.
Uh-huh.
Talking about women.
Tell them.
Okay.
Yeah, I love women.
Tell them.
I love women.
Okay.
You know.
Almost getting
She's gonna
married.
cry.
Are you?
So
Tell us why.
Oxford. Who's a chauvinist? Where is it?
Oh, don't let us down, Kelly.
He's stating
male.
Where's your
this way.
PowerPoint slide?
A male who patronizes, disparages, or otherwise denigrates females in the belief that they are
Degenerate?
inferior to males and thus deserving of less than equal treatment or benefit. I'm not that.
You're not that.
You're not
I
that.
treat all the women in the office nice.
Actually,
Okay.
I've seen. I've
Okay.
understand.
But
A
I want-
sexist, wait, sexist. According to Oxford English Dictionary, prejudicial, stereotyping, discriminating, typically against women on the basis of sex.
That's not you.
That's not me.
That's not you.
That's not me. So why am I here? It's a pet subject. It's a pet subject. It's a pet subject. I'm Kenyan, but I was born Kikuyu. So in the 1830s, right about 1830s, there was a lady called Wango Makeri. Yeah, who was married to a guy called Makeri. Yeah. So Makeri was busy. He was rich. He had cattle and all. So he was busy. So Fort Hall just approached them and said, "Hey, I want your husband to be the chief." The guy said, "No, let me just delegate to my wife."
So you believe, therefore, that women.
Wait.
Yeah.
The presentation's not over yet.
The lady,
research.
the lady. No,
Yeah.
it's history. It's our Kikuyu history, and this real is not made up. It's not those
Yeah.
themes or.
This is no folk tale.
This is not a
It's
myth.
not folk. It's
This
not
is
myth.
not a myth.
It's
Yeah.
real. 1830s. So, Wango, what did she do? She took that opportunity to show men, I got the power. I got the power. There was a huge revolt. The husband said, "Hey, you can't do this. You just achieved because I delegated the job to you."
Wow.
Yeah. Why am I here?
Is the moral of the story
Yeah,
the
I
fact
want to
that
understand the moral of the story. I'm not
Wait,
getting it.
here
Wait.
comes the punchline.
To me, I do believe men are factual, women are very emotional.
Okay.
So, you know,
Akini's gonna kill
no, Akinyi,
you
don't give me that look.
This is
I'm
the
not
real.
giving any look yet.
And also, I'm a Christian. So
Amen.
I have like tons of Bible verses. I couldn't write all of them.
Also,
You
some men
couldn't
like
even
in
write the
this
whole
house.
Bible
Bible
in
in
this
here.
house, I
There's
use-
not enough pages for all the Bible in
No,
here.
but the verses, Ephesians, 1 Timothy, 1 Corinthians, Colossians,
Kevin's laughing in the
Titus,
background.
Philippians, Genesis, Thessalonians, Romans, all those verses.
I love how Kalish is. He's definitely proving his innocence, his stance on this. He wants nothing to do with male chauvinism.
No, I'm not.
With
I'm not. But I'm
Okay,
just
but
trying to prove there's
am
a
I allowed to
genesis
ask
as
a
to
question
why
then?
a man was made head of the house.
I see. Let's ask you a
Shoot.
question then, real quick.
Akinyi.
She's like, shoot.
I think she's palpitating a little. I could feel the table shaking from here.
Akinyi.
Okay, how do I put this in a way that
Put it,
I
Akinyi.
Praying
air,
for you, Kalish.
breathing. Okay, currently in the paradigm we live in this world today,
Here we
men
go.
are still the head of the household, and because of the way marriage is set up, and marriage, for most cultures, it's an institution where men are the ones who are in charge, and even economic-wise, I mean, women still earn less than men, and they obviously can't contribute in that way some of the times. I mean, right now it's changing slowly. There's some women who probably earn more than their husbands or whatever, but we're moving to a time where there's more things to do with partnership and things like that. But I still think women can be the head of households because, I mean, there's so many, single mothers. We're not just talking about a situation where it's perfect and there are two people in it together, Sometimes there are people who are heads of the households who are just even sisters, or brothers. And I think it's just a matter of just different, just changing the perception of what family is, because in the 21st century, family means lots of things. Family means friends. Family means, the person that talks to you the most and mentors you the most, and that might not be your mom or your dad.
Could be your wife,
It could be anybody. And I think
The family arrangement doesn't need to be just one thing, is what you're saying.
Yeah, and
because what I was going to say is that you bring up the Oxford English Dictionary, right? So the whole British society, I'm sure that since we're going through our history lessons here.
Yeah.
But England is as it is because of it's women.
Yes.
It's the queens, the
Margaret
queendom.
Thatcher.
So if you're quoting from the Oxford English Dictionary, right, it kind of proves the power of female-led societies to reach your education, your colonization in a system. So it's hard for me to feel like it has to be either or, because clearly if you're saying women are emotional, I hear this like, oh, well, women can be president because then when they get their period, they'll send everybody to war. And I'm like, wow, I mean, that's kind of like to me, like a schoolboy belief, because clearly, it's like the Oxford English Dictionary doesn't fall apart when like the queen is on her period.
And your own company owner is a woman.
I feel outnumbered.
No.
Outnumbered.
I wanted to talk. I was taking it all in.
But let's put this topic into context. Yeah, I was raised by a single mother, so I do believe women can be in charge of households. But now into context, talking about girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife. That's the main key. Because I have a mother who took care of me. But right now, in my traditional setting, I'm her husband because I take care of her. I'm supposed to take care of her.
That's what's
She can't tell me nothing, That's how it's supposed to be. Yeah, she respects that. She seeks my opinion first of all. You understand? So are women still head of the house? Are men still head of the house? We are.
Currently,
But
yes.
there's some things she knows I'll do better than she can.
Do you think there's some things that she can do better than
Lots
you?
of stuff.
So to run a household, right? If we're putting it into context, to run a household is not just to make money or to those kinds of things. So that's why to me it comes into well, what's the definition of running a household?
Wanawakungu have been misquoted.
Watch, I mean, the same kitu here. Let me say something before I ask Nsach for his opinion. Sorry, this one got deep. I actually oddly want to say I agree with Kelvin in some, because of the traditional setting.
He's ducking already.
I have to watch for the blows. But the reason is men are maybe traditionally supposed to be the head of the household. But Kelvin, we have to say something. If the women want it, it's okay, because men do not mind sitting back and waiting. I'm telling you, men do not mind staying at home, being on the telly, feeding the dog food
Playing
or
FIFA.
whatever it is, playing FIFA. So I mean, to all you guys out
Smoking
there,
weed.
yeah,
But
well,
so can it
No,
be
you see,
either
my
or?
fear. My fear is if a man can't provide, he's labeled a loser. If a woman can't do her duties, she says the man is a chauvinist.
Okay.
So which is with double standards.
Zech, what do you
but
think? What do you
actually,
think,
we-
Zech?
Well, I think if a man can't provide, that means that the wife is providing, and if the wife can't provide, the man is providing. right?
It's back and forth. Eh?
Yes.
Back and forth. But what,
I like
what,
this, man.
what if the guy is really trying? My wife is earning $1 million. I'm earning 200K. So,
So why should it matter to you?
Thank
so
you.
not to women, they say, hey, have an asshole for a husband. Have a loser for a
I
husband.
don't think
I
that's
get you.
very true. There, most women
Akinyi,
will be no.
Akinyi, it's
No,
mostly in
no,
Kenya.
no.
Why is this issue so much in Kenya? Look at Nigeria, South Africa. It's so traditional oriented. The families are so packed.
But the traditions are different and they change. And also in
No.
Nigeria, there was a tradition where women could marry women and men could marry men. Marriage
That's a
means
different
different
topic.
things.
Okay,
Those
but
are
hold on,
different
hold on,
topics.
because we don't have
Yeah.
infinite time. I want to know. Because you're stating, and I agree with you in that you're saying a lot of this is true right
Yeah.
now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I agree with that and I disagree with that
Yes.
because I see different arrangements here,
Yeah.
even in like African families where I see both people holding each other equally, not like one person standing at the top and it being a hierarchy. But in the situation that you're saying that it's true, and I agree with that, sometimes it is true, are you open to the idea? Like, what if you met someone and you fell in love with someone really, and they were like just from more money than you could ever make in your life? She
But-
was born rich. Wait, she was really wealthy. She was always gonna have more money than you. Okay, but you loved her so much, and she was like, Kalish, I don't care. You're
But
the one for me.
That's all my
Would it be
girlfriends.
okay for you?
The person I'm seeing right
Well-
now. That's
well,
all my
there we go,
girlfriends.
cut.
No,
See you
wait,
guys
no,
later.
No. You see, here the context is the man still head of family. The girl I'm seeing right now, she's like super rich. But
Hi, girlfriend.
Hi.
Hi,
Hearing
girlfriend.
all this, she's gonna have points for
She's-
you.
she's
I'll tell
watching.
you that much.
She's watching.
That's what I'm chucking the deuce with the kids, you know. You know what I'm saying? Yo, but because this is going to be a
Wow.
conversation that looks like it can never come
Carrying
to an
on.
end.
Yeah.
You sit upstairs. I know where you sit.
Exactly. We want to ask you guys to fill in on this. What's good live.tv? You know, the
Please.
comment section. Please let us know, should the man still be considered the head of the household?